All right, let's jump into the news. Tucker Carlson predicts hot war with Russia to defeat Trump in election. He was speaking to Adam Carolla, and he said, they will do anything to win. So how do they do that? They're not going to do COVID again. Whoever on the right is afraid they're going to do COVID and mask mandates, they're not going to do that. Carlson told Adam Carolla, they can't do that. They've already been exposed. That won't work. There's going to be, no, what are they going to do? They're going to go to war with Russia. It's what they're going to do. There will be a hot war between the United States and Russia in the next year. Yikes. That's strong words coming from Tucker. And it is a contrast to what we've talked about, what many have said, because we are seeing mask mandates come back.
Yes.
However, he may be right.
The COVID game is played. I think I agree with them there that it's going to be with us forever now. It's going to be mutating, and you're going to have lesser dangerous strains, lesser painful ones. And then every once in a while, one will mutate that's like kind of hard, but there will be like, but it's like the flu.
And that's not the question. The question is, will they try to use it for political reasons?
The thing Tucker, I watched him interview Donald Trump last week. I don't know if you guys saw the interview. At the very end, he's like, so do you think there's going to be civil unrest? Yes. And he's doing that Sullivan nod where he's nodding. And I'm like, geez, what is he trying to incite? Like, and Trump is just like, I don't want to even answer that. Like, you could tell. And Tucker's like, civil unrest? And he's nodding. Like, why is he, I don't know why he said that. I don't know why that we're going to war with Russia. I don't know why he said that.
Well, for one, because of the fact that there's a war in Ukraine and we're funding it, and
we're at war with Russia already, but it's not formalized.
So he thinks
probably why.
I mean,
let me help you out. Let me clarify.
Yeah, they don't want war with Russia. They want a proxy.
Let me help you out. I'll clarify for Tucker Carlson. They're not going to war with Russia. He's wrong. What he should have said is they're going to formally announce we have been at war with Russia and try and act like it's just begun.
I'm concerned about total war. I can understand the proxy war, like Vietnam. We fought the communists in Vietnam. We didn't want to bomb Moscow because we didn't want Washington to get wiped off the map. Right. And if we go to war with Russia, we're going to annihilate each of our capitals. And then China will take over the world, or India and China will take it over.
Slow down there. We're at war with Russia right now. We already are. And so what do you guys think will happen in the election cycle?
Well, they're definitely going to bring the COVID's coming back. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I already see people talking about mask mandates at schools. They're definitely going to start.
Joe Biden's talking about a new vaccine to be funded.
A whole new one that's going to work this time, he says. And yeah.
It's a weird thing to say, and it's inappropriate, mind you.
Yeah. Yes.
Inappropriate for Joe Biden to say that. I mean, it actually is.
I don't think Joe Biden cares what's inappropriate at this point. I honestly think that Joe Biden is
That's right. He'll sniff your kid right in front of you.
He's much like Weekend at Bernie's right now. And someone's holding him up with strings and walking him around the stage. I honestly, I don't know. I think that they're gonna try to push the mandates back. I think they're gonna try to mess with people's jobs again. I really do. But I think that the American public, many of the people who fell for it the first time, are not going to fall for it again.
But so the way we've described it is, or what we've predicted, they will issue guidelines. They'll do something like you cannot discriminate against someone who decides to quarantine,
sure,
but no one's forced to quarantine. But then businesses will need money to pay for employees who don't want to come into work and don't have to. Then they'll issue another kind of PPP or whatever. The guidelines, because they know they can't do a hard lockdown, justify an expansion of universal mail-in voting. I wouldn't be surprised if they outright legalize mass ballot harvesting under the guise of COVID.
There's no doubt that that's part of this push. I mean, they definitely want mail-in voting as much as possible. Look, the Democrats are going to do anything they possibly can to win. I just don't think they can do it with Biden.